Have you ever cleaned out your car and, oh my goodness, sometimes the things you find on the floor. You see this map? It has definitely seen better days. Look at it. Looks like half of it's been eaten there. Hello, my name's Ishara. I'm a life coach for women, especially when they're going through some kind of transition in their life and looking to make the most of the opportunity for personal transformation and growth. There are times in our lives when things are just going along swimmingly, or at the very least we're just getting on with life, not thinking about it too much, and it's mostly pretty enjoyable. And then life goes and turns a corner, and suddenly instead of going straight ahead, we're going this way, and we really didn't expect to. And sometimes we don't know how that happened. It feels like it's right out of our control. And it can really throw our trust in life and in the choices from our own heart as well, especially with something like a long-term relationship that breaks down when you really didn't expect that sort of thing to happen. Finding that you really want a baby, and after some time it's still not happening, and you're not sure how to resolve that. It feels like it's well out of your control. Becoming a mother, if you do have a baby and perhaps the birth is unexpectedly traumatic, or you're just finding it really a struggle to cope with the demands of new motherhood, it's like you're in unknown territory. This is not something you've done before, and your roadmap is perhaps not working so well anymore. And then it can also happen to us at midlife. Menopause can bring its own challenges with the hormonal fluctuations and hormones and emotions going kind of off the map. And then sometimes it's a health crisis that kind of brings us to our knees and reminds us that we are mortal, and perhaps we need to make some different decisions about the way we've been living our life. Well, whatever it is for you, if you feel as though you've gone off the edge of your map, or your old map is just not working for you, and you're really not sure where to turn now for support, for guidance, to know what's the right next thing to do for you, and you'd really like to find a way to get back in alignment with who you are and to feel like you're back in the driving seat of your life, then you're probably wondering what to do. And I have some tips for you that are things that I've learned in my life that really helped make a difference for me. So the first one is, it's really a good idea to start listening to your body. Quite often, growing up in our culture as women, we really learn to override the signals of our bodies in order to get stuff done. That's just what you have to do. It's what everyone around you is doing, and you learn to do it too. And in the process, you lose touch with the messages that your body gives you about what you need and want, and there's a long-term cost to that. So my first suggestion is find a way to come home to your own body, and the easiest way that you could do right now is to actually just let yourself take a nice deep breath. Oh yes, and sometimes just letting that out with a bit of sound can really help to bring you back into your body. And if you bring your breath in with conscious intention and awareness, you might find that as you start to focus on different parts of your body, you'll be aware of different sensations. So you could choose to breathe into your chest and just maybe even put your hand in your heart area like this, and just stop for a moment and pay attention to how does it actually feel in there as you breathe in and out of it. Just let yourself notice. And as you bring your attention into your body again, some of the sensations may be pleasant, some of them may be less pleasant, but they will shift and change as you sit with them and keep breathing. And you could even ask, what does this part of me need right now? And just let yourself be open to an answer that might come now, or it might come at some other point later on today when you're just getting on with something else. And if you wanted to, you could check out whether you have in you a willingness to spend a bit more time being with your physical body, with your feeling, breathing, heart-beating body. And if you'd like to have more willingness, that's okay too. It's like maybe there's only a little bit of you that's willing right now, and you could affirm your intention to let yourself grow into more willingness to actually stop and listen to your body and respond to the messages that it's sending you.